welcome to another edition of TitoMan.tv.
Ever wonder how Nintendo 64 ROMs were done from cartridge back in the day? Well, you'd use something like this, the Dr. V64 Junior by Bung Enterprises. This device allows you to easily dump any game. It runs on both AC power or 6 AA batteries. You connect the device to your N64, plug in the game that you want to dump in the cartridge slot, turn on the device, and then select the option to dump the game. These copies were released even before the very first N64 emulator was released in 1999. Ever wonder how Nintendo 64 ROMs were done from cartridge back in the day? Well, you'd use something like this, the Dr. V64 Junior by Bung Enterprises. This, the Dr. V64.
So this 91 MR2 that I bought for 3,500 bucks with 136,000 miles. It lived in Seattle its whole life. It's super solid, super clean. It's obviously been resprayed. I knew that. The car was black, but it's got a Mako paint on it. Like, here's some evidence that it's been resprayed. I was just looking around underneath. Check out these light caps. They've got super nice seals. It's probably the first time this has been opened, and it's like one dead bug. So anyways, it's got overspray. I'm going to try to take it off. You got to pay attention to this. If you buy a used car that's been oversprayed, this kind of thing might get you pulled over quicker than a open downpipe sticking out. Super old polish. Let's try it. Okay, well, okay, look at this. There's two lights. This one I haven't touched, and this one where you can see the bulb and shit. Well, it's not as dramatic as I thought, but you get the idea. So this 91 MR.
Browsing around my local thrift shop, this thing got my attention. It was sitting on the testing table out in the corner of the building where there's some outlets and people try out the electronics to see if they work. Well, someone had this plugged in, saw that it didn't power up at all, and then just walked away and left. But it got my attention because some of these combo units with the DVD player and VHS, they fetch like $100 on eBay. But the more I started looking at this, the more interesting it got. First thing I did, I took a look at the back. It's got an HDMI out, which for a VCR unit, that seems kind of rare. You notice it had a fan, good component and composite outputs, optical 2S video, so it's well equipped. But taking a closer look, this is a DVD burner, and then under this little flap here, it has an SD card slot and a USB port. So I think what this is made for is for converting like your old, maybe homemade VHS tapes onto more modern digital formats. So you can probably take a VHS, I suppose, and record directly through an SD card slot. I'm assuming that's what this is for. But you can also just make a DVD, burn it right to DVD, which is cool. So I figured it didn't power on, but the price on it was only
Alright. We have everything set up live, and go ahead and do introduction. It is week 11, and this is year 2, and this is Franchise Rebuilds with Tito.tv from KBK God Squad Gaming. Now, what we have is a complete rebuild of the Detroit Lions, and we have made it 4 and 5 year 2, and things are kind of falling apart for the team as expected. However, there's been some cuts, builds, and I think we're at a comfortable space, but I could be wrong. We got to the touchdown barely limping along with massive injuries last year, and there's a bunch of people that didn't want to sign over. I had a couple key features stay. I built around those small features, brought in a bunch of more young people, made some trades, and put some, decent but good veterans that could teach some of these young guys some things. And that's where we are. Now, the last game was pretty huge, and the game before that was pretty huge. We're going to see what this game's all about.
It's week 11 of the NFL, and we have Amon-Ra St. Brown on center stage. He's coming off a stellar day, scoring twice and adding a bunch of yards as well. It's the Lions and the Falcons, and it comes your way next.
Now, and what they're referring to is Amon St. Brown's game that
from
he
the
had.
venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of 06. Welcome to
He,
Ford Field
in the game
downtown
before
Detroit.
this, absolutely shredded. So, and he's been getting progressively better as I've played since the game in year 1. Pretty much fourth wide receiver, I guess you could say, and he moved up to 3, then he moved up to 2, and he moved up to 1 within like 5 weeks of year 1. I noticed him immediately, and he has done nothing but build. And when he had the team put on his back, he did pretty well. So he's pretty much a do-it-all guy.
So this could be one where we see this offense try to impose their will through the trenches, and in fact, they should.
And don't forget the new rookie quarterback that we just brought in 2 to 3 games ago from Clemson, who has absolutely been on fire. He was given the first roll of the dice between the game. There was 2 rookies hired, and he got nod first, but after he threw for 4 touchdowns, we figured we'd leave him in and let him see what else he could do. And he had one of the best games we've seen all year. So we're leaving him in, and he's been doing well.
Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Takes it to 7. And he will make
And we'll see what they got here, guys.
no further. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they will be led out by their rookie cornerback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Ready, set.
They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. Fights forward.
And we're home here. And this defense gets pretty hot when they're at the house. We'll see if they can keep the record going. The rookies love being home.
Patterson, and only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Ooh.
They're going to be incomplete. On 4th down, Michael Pilardi on to punt. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 36. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Lions will take over. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they will be let out.
Not good.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. Because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big time game.
They begin the drive on the ground. It's White.
Oh.
42.
Yikes.
White's numbers from a week ago. 22 carries, 92 yards.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does. They want to make sure they get him there.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Opting to run again here with White. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Lions at 4-5, a game under 500. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. He's got White here. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense. And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The Lions going with an extra DB here on third down. They'll set up to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely, because remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position? I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now back to throw. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. He'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking for White on the deep ball. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. Zamir White with touchdown number 8 on the year.
No way.
Are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up, because I'm not the head coach, okay? So he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some stuff.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And some space here. A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards. After one, 7-0. 2nd quarter now, Falcon football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory.
Ball has it knocked loose.
And the Falcons grab it. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Patterson running between the tackles. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Cordero Patterson taking it in from the 20. They start the drive with White. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground with White. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And this one is incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They defer to White out of the shotgun. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39.
58 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
On play action, they'll throw. Man open, and St. Brown has got it. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 21. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good heading scheme going.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple, down to the 15-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive here, 3rd and 4. He'll drop to throw. Complete to right.
And he's going to be marked down just
good tackle.
A short gain that doesn't get him the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. They'll run for it. This is
no.
Nowhere. They'll wind up losing a yard or 2. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now the pressure comes. He goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Payback.
Kirby Joseph showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Second and 14. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Third down, here's Patterson.
Room here to run.
And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield.
It's a big play there for Atlanta. 47 yards on the ground. And you hear it all the time, but that's one of the dangers of the blitz. You get past that first wave, nobody else is there.
And when teams blitz, what they're trying to do is make you lose your poise, lose your timing and your tempo. But when you hold it together, you can really hurt them the other way, getting past that first wave.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
He'll look to throw.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Second and 15. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down. They'll look to throw.
That's caught left side to tight end Pitts.
And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They'll get him to the ground at the 37. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to fourth down.
And I believe that gain on third and long changes things quite a bit because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
Taking it about the 1.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24.
Here's Zamir White returning to the field.
And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space. And just don't get totally away from running it because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. Jonah Jackson, former third-round pick, the guilty party.
Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that's caught inside the 35.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
And he dances off to the halftime music.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Welcome back, Charles.
Alright, guys, hope you're enjoying the game. We're here at halftime. It's 7-17. Looks like Atlanta has the answers for everything we've brought so far. The offense has ran very well under the run. So we're going to develop some more stretches out of the run and see if we can't get this offensive rolling a little bit hotter. Juju Smith got something he's been trying to get going the whole game. And right as the half ends, he catches a huge play. Maybe this is the spark.
Booth ready for quarter number 3. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. I mean, certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game, start of the third quarter. But you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more
Drop it.
if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. 67 yards rushing for him now to this point. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They keep it on the ground. White again. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1. They'll try and throw for it here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. And the drive stays in motion with an pick up on fourth.
Thank God.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with White. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They run straight ahead here with White. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
It's like the team refuses to get bombed on.
They're going to look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They will run with White out of the shotgun.
Nice.
Down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on third down. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he'll be well short. Only 2 yards.
Get up, bitch.
4th and 3.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Nope. They stopped them.
On 4th down. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Now Patterson to start the drive. And a loose football. But the Falcons were able to recover.
Oh, wow. Patterson's laying there.
The fumble on first down. Now here's 2nd down.
Oh, and another big ass hit.
In the backfield, down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Right where the set of downs started. They need a full 10 here to
to pick up the first down and move the chains. Steps away to his left. Toward the sideline, it's complete.
And he barely got it off.
Short of the first. Here's Michael Pilardi now.
If you get it straightened up, that'd have been a good,
That's a 43-yard punt, aided as well by a loss on the return.
Fuck.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Detroit's offense ready to take over. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
nothing. He's wide open, but not it.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. They'll go up the middle with White. And not much
No hole there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Looking for White, and he finds him.
Nice. If he'd have been fast, he'd have been gone.
That's good for 28 yards.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 7. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Bitch.
Gets it away, and it falls down incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. 3 quarters have come and gone. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, run with Patterson. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw here. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And he will finally be shoved out of bounds down at the 30-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And
Oh, what the fuck? Shit. Oh, shit.
And the Lions are going to take possession.
Patterson caught him.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seen.
God damn it.
Taken down here. A sack back in the 32. Give that sack to the linebacker, Jayon Brown. I don't care if you're taking it in round 1, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is will he be able to bounce back in the next one, because right now, this has not been his game.
Pass interference. Defense.
Well, that's finally about time.
So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe a defender gets away with that in the first, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
So he acknowledges
it.
it.
Stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. This is White on the screen. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Come on, guys.
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Ooh.
A pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
Here's White. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
And the rookie gets in. Thank goodness. Oh, I didn't mean to take a timeout.
And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Ready, break.
They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now back to throw. That's brought in downfield.
No way I didn't fucking just screwed up.
Taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. He'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
Okay, I'm not sure you can actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Trailing here in the second half, went for the aggressive play, got a little too aggressive.
You've got to know when to pull up, or if you're going to go for it, how to take your body across a punter's body and not into him. Not a good play at all.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2nd and 13. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. They'll run with Patterson. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Holy shit.
Risk on those longer kicks. You have to drive it low to get it there. That opened the door for a better chance for the defense to get a hand on it, and that's just what we saw there.
And even if the odds increase a little bit because it's a longer field goal attempt, it's still difficult to get hands on the football and create a block. Big-time excitement for that unit, getting through and knocking that one away.
Bro, he just got pushed down. Oh my god.
After the incomplete pass here now is
Come on, Brown.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. They try to take a shot there on 2nd down, and that leaves them because of the incompletion. A very tricky 3rd and 10.
And with a time situation, you would expect them to try and get it all in this one play, but there's still enough time that if you can take something shorter, gain some yardage, make it a more manageable 4th down if you need to.
Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Working the sideline there, good route, good catch, 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
The play call, because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Lorenzo Carter in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Fucking bitch, man.
That's gonna be knocked away and incomplete. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And this pass breaks.
Oh my god, he dropped it.
Contact well timed there, and now 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
No, man, fuck.
And they turn it over. They had to go for it with such. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire.
We're never gonna fucking win now because we keep losing stupid games, man. Goddamn trash. Might as well fucking just play this game too. Fuck. 2-8. Jesus fucking Christ. Cannot believe this shit.